stuff. America. Look at all this. Look at that. You see that way under there? Red car. Look at this. This is how the big dogs do it. Not on Michael's level though.
No.
That's a no filming zone.
This is two of the cars over there ain't mine. It's Vincent's Silver GT and then Brandon's Miata.
Yeah, but one of them is yours.
One is,
yeah. Yeah, and then all of these are.
The brown one's the Les Camino's Brandon's too.
Yeah, but you drive it.
Yeah.
Come on, man. When it's family, it's just like, look at this is the one right here that everyone doesn't really know about, but will just. This is sad. I mean, seriously, I've been doing the YouTube channel
2.5 years.
No.
Is it more than that?
This September will be 4 years that I put up my first video.
No shit.
No shit.
No shit.
And this car has been on the channel 0 times. I mean, at the track 0 times.
Yeah.
It was actually in, I think, 2 videos. One when I came over here, I think, to get the ported R upper. I think you were working on it. That's the coilovers.
Oh.
They always settle or whatever on that car. It sounds weird. It sounds pop. Yeah. People look around like, what is that? Don't worry, it's just a car. So, but this right here, this poor thing, this right here, guys, is the reason that I ended up with the LTD that I have, the FaiLTD. What has happened to the hood on this thing?
That's that Earl Scheib or Mako or whatever paint job. Oh. That's why it's got to go to Herbie to get a...
It's got a piece of duct tape holding the light together. Man, this car.
I come out here, I look at it, sometimes I sit in it. It's like, man,
sit in it like Christine, hoping it'll regenerate itself. This right here, this is the OG LX, LTD LX. Mine is, you know, while mine may have been first, it never ran under David. Is the door unlocked? No. No, the door's not unlocked.
I thought you said it's
unlocked. Look at this. Now this car's nice. It's got full interior. Whew, it's hot in here. Oh, yeah. It's got full interior. It's nice interior. You also notice it's got window wings, and it's a power window car.
It wasn't when I got it.
It wasn't when he got it. He converted it. That's the weird thing. The power window cars had full windows.
Yeah.
And these cars, the manual window cars, got window wings.
Yeah, because the motor sits up here. There's just not enough real estate in there to have.
Right. So, and you took all the stuff out of the one I've got, right?
No.
Because it's a manual window car, but it's got single windows.
Yeah, it was always manual window.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you were with. Yeah, you were with that day we went to the junkyard. I bought those.
That's right. You bought everything. Okay. All right.
And I did weigh the stuff. It's like a pound per door difference between a manual window and power window.
God, I don't know how you live with yourself carrying all that extra weight around. This car's got air. It's, you know, it's a nice car. But that's the factory console and stuff, minus the gauges, of course.
Yeah.
But that's the factory console and stuff that comes with the LTD LX for all you Mustang guys that's never seen one and maybe never will. But that's it, man. Yeah. This car, this
would have been going last year.
302. No, yeah, he told me it'd be running by July, I think.
Last year.
Last year.
And then I run into the debacle with the headers and the
yes, gosh almighty. But yeah, this is the deal. What's in it? 430s, 410s?
410.
410. It's got this
4R70W transmission.
Yeah.
The Bauman controller.
Bauman controller. Push button. And he converted it to SEFI.
Yeah.
So it had a System X on it and aluminum heads. What was the best this thing ran? 81, 83?
80.
I think I have an 83 written down. Maybe.
I thought it was 787, just pretty much an overlay of what you did with yours before you did all the changes.
Right. So yeah, it's something. It's a 780 something. I thought I had 83 wrote down, but maybe I'm wrong. And it had the converter that shall not be named.
Yeah. Yeah.
We won't talk about that, but
unclean canine.
Yes. But yeah, this car you actually made. How many passes have you made in that car?
Oh gosh.
It's quite a bit.
Yeah.
He raced it quite a bit, honestly.
Drove it 2 hours to from 2 hours to.
Yeah, drove it to Panama City.
Panama City.
So yeah, you were racing this car back in. What was the first year you took it down track? 11? Is that about when? No, it's 2010 because I bought the other one from you in 2010.
Okay.
It was like April of 2000. No, it was earlier than that. It was like February of 2000. Look at all this. Look at his intakes. Look at this guy. What's sad is that his is organized. Mine looks like a freaking bomb went
I
off.
have to. I mean, I ain't got no room in here. So
I ain't got no. Your shop's actually bigger than mine.
it's 21 by 22 or something like that.
That's a little bit bigger than mine. I don't know why it seems so much bigger though. Maybe because you don't have stuff everywhere. I don't know. He's got a lot of stuff in here. Look at this engines. He got more engines. You got more engines. Engine over there. You got more engines than. Look at all this stuff. Look at this. Titanium retainers. This is a race car. This is a race shop. Look at this. Ported. Look at this. Cut open. What are we doing?
I'm not taking any rubber like that. I know that. I learned my lesson on
Little
that.
throttle body. Look at all this. This guy's got stuff everywhere. Look at that. Got the box on it.
Yeah, put the box back on.
It's race car stuff. 8.8. He's got stuff everywhere. All right. Well, we gotta go. He's doing stuff. Whatever. It's gonna be lunchtime here in a little bit. So, got yard utensils. That right there. That's for cutting intakes. That's the intake cutter. Still got the valve cover collection still hanging in there.
There's a few less than there used to be.
I know it.
I had to trade a pair for the hood for the Super Trooper.
Oh, well, hey, that's a good deal. Look at all this stuff. Got heads. Look at all these heads sitting around. Look at all this stuff. This guy's got stuff everywhere. Got it. Look at that welder. Pro MIG. I got Harbor Freight, 90 ampere. You can burn a hole in anything with it. Can't really weld with it, but engine. And there's another engine sitting over there. This guy. Two over here. This guy.
This is
Transmissions.
This is going in the Blackberry. It might be. That's the 331.
Woo! That's race car stuff. What is that one?
If a pointer for the kids, if you screw up a ring, and instead of putting it together and hoping it'll work,
Right.
you can buy a single ring set instead of buying like a whole other set for 170 bucks.
You can buy a
Thought
single
I would
ring.
have to do.
Oh wow. Which one's that?
It's a 306.
Oh, okay.
Might be going in the Duganweg.
Dugan wagon, I assume, is out back or something.
Yeah, I'm going full redneck. I got 2 cars in the backyard.
Oh gosh, yeah. And the GT sitting over there
Yeah.
and under the cover. The other GT, another GT.
This guy lives over in Pensacola's got a set of twisted wedges. I might be trying to get in the field. See if I can get those on the Dugan wagon. That'd be better.
That'd be mo better. What are we doing? Oh, he's hooking a line lock up.
Yeah.
That's what happens. You got disc brakes in the back, kids. It's hard to burn out.
Well, it actually might work better with these calipers on the front because the other ones were a dual piston 99.
Are these just regular 94, 95, 94 through 98s or whatever?
Yeah.
SN Life.
Yep.
So, all right, well, let's we'll just shut it off here. It's a lot of yammering. It's one of the real reasons why we came over here. We've got our Flotex with one spring that refuses to come off. I mean, look at that. Yeah.
Mongo.
Yes. I've already bent my spring compressor, and David's got the same one. We're about to put a bend in it, or let it soak some, but I think this is the route we're gonna go. I don't like the LTD. I wanted to bring them over here and let David take a peeky-boo at them, see what he thought about where they could be improved. Look, that's what we need right there. We need these. Look at these AFRs. Are those the 165s?
They were.
Well, yeah, I mean they were, but we're a bunch of skin flints, so we're gonna get these Flotex. I think David's gonna do a little bit of his. That's a great. David's gonna do a little something to it.
You're gonna see in there. See that ridge right there on the short turn? Got a big wall in there. We'll get rid of that. Make that a nice smooth contour. Same in here.
Not as prominent, but
Still, that's significant.
significant.
Get them ridges out. Take
Yeah.
the measurements. We'll get the throat size right.
Yeah, throat size right.
We're getting
And I've already contacted Ed at Flotec Induction about some springs. Have as much into the springs as I do in the heads, and that's the way it usually goes.
Yeah, if you want to have them send it, buy the stuff, send it here. We'll set them up.
And there's a pedestal mount, so we can keep our 1.7s. They're 194s. So
And
this
the
is
the X cam.
In the X, yeah. So this is not the smartest way to get where we want to go, or where I want to go, or not even, I don't even know where I'm going. But this isn't the smartest way to get there.
It's cheap.
But it's the way we're going to get there.
It's cheap.
A lot of people don't really use these heads, or I say that to go fast or whatever. Not that we're fast, but I don't know. This is just, for whatever reason, I've got better options to use, but I'm not going to use them because I'm stubborn. And we're going to use this option because it'll just be funny. When someone says, "What did it run?" I say, "It run an XYZ with Flotex," and they'll be like, "What?" So we'll see how it goes. That thing, dude. Oh, it's just completely. Holy smoke! That I don't even know what's going on. Like I say, those first four were hard to get apart.
We got a big parts washer at work. It's like a big dishwasher. It's got a 190 degree water. It's pressurized 120 psi. It's like a big dishwasher.
Right.
Put that in there. If there's anything in there holding it, it'll loosen it up.
Those heads didn't have a lot of miles on them either. I mean, I believe what the guy was telling me. He
Yeah.
just didn't drive it that much. But whatever. Like I say, that intake and this intake exhaust were a little bit of a bear to get loose, and that exhaust does not want to come loose. So we'll get it though. Anyway, that's the plan. So we'll and we got to put some miles on the clutch for the blue and silver car. Because how far is it over here from my house? How many miles, if you had to guess?
I think it's say in the 70s.
That's a pretty good little drive, you know. So anyway, we made it, no problem. We'll make it back, no problem. We just got to put a few miles on the clutch and let David take a look at this stuff. So, all right, well, we'll wrap it up here in a little bit. We did it. We got it off. Teamwork makes the dream work.
And a hammer.
And the hammer. Yeah, David gave her a squeeze, and we got the punt, and it wasn't even super violent. It just poink, and the locks fell out. It's crazy.
So 7-degree locks. That's some. Where do these come from, Rod?
China.
China.
Everyone gets after the Chinese.
It's not all garbage, but
it's not all fantastic either. And this was ran with an E-cam too.
Woo!
And the guy didn't turn it that. The guy didn't turn it that hard.
Yeah.
I know.
Those of you guys with the Flowtech heads.
Check out that shunt. Yeah, it's chewing it. They were all basically look like that. So, not necessarily bashing on Flowtech, but I mean, I'm just saying that I'm not turning this to 66, 6800. No way.
Not for long.
No, not even going to try.
It'd be like them LS motors.
Yeah.
They made 700 horsepower.
It wouldn't go.
One time.
Yeah, it wouldn't go. So we got it out though, at least. So I guess when I get home, I'll start trying to break the other head down. Like I say, it was just like 4 of them that were like that, and the other ones came loose easy. So anyway, we got it pulled apart. Cool. All right, guys, we're out here in the home shop, and as you may notice, I have the other Flowtech head. It came with these China rockers. I'm sure they're fantastic. We do have a use for them, but just not with these heads. So we've dropped the heads off. We dropped a head off at David. We'll give him this one tonight or not tonight, but this coming weekend at the track. If it doesn't rain, we're gonna go ahead and break them down with springs and stuff like that. I know this video is a lot of talking. Some of it's a little update on some of David's stuff. Yes, are we putting money, or am I putting money into something that's really kind of an inferior product? Yeah, but sometimes that's the fun of it, you know. I mean, at the end of the day, I bought these used, so with springs and stuff, and I have to figure, me and David will figure something out on compensating him for his port work and stuff like that. We may get the heads milled a little bit, we may get a valve. We don't know yet. It just depends. Yeah, we'll be into these heads for a little bit of money, and people will say, well, you could have bought some used twisted wedges. You're absolutely right. Ready to kind of take that next step with the LTD. And this should propel us into the 6s, 50 pounds off the car, and David's going to do some work. And plus, it's just the simple fact of we're kind of doing it ourselves. David's doing the port work. We kind of yes, we're going to go with Ed's recommendation on his valve spring and stuff, but we're kind of piecing together something that we want to do that we think is going to run pretty good. So we'll know at the end of the day. You know, it wouldn't be the first time I've ever spent money on something that I shouldn't have, or the result didn't match the investment. That's cars. I mean, but also you can't just not do something or do something because the freaking internet says it's so. My rant's over. So anyway, I gotta break these down so I get them to David. And if you enjoyed the video, that's great. If you didn't, I'm sorry. You watched this far, you're hopeless. So thanks for subscribing. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for watching. Hold on. And until next time, I'm Substandard Leader, Fox Body Videos lover of POS Mustangs, 4Eyes, Lincolns, LTDs for real, drag vans, convertibles, 5.8s. I said 4Eyes, I think. Okay, that covers it all. We'll see you guys in the next video. And yes, there will be a next video.